What is up, everybody? I am Get Flanked. Today I have some highlights from the VCT NA Regional Masters Grand Finals. Sentinels versus Faze, Tens versus Baby Bay, two of the best jet mains in the world. Who would win that duel? I have all the highlights coming now. Getting into the action now, Faze jumped out to an early 3-0 lead off the back of some insane jet play like what you're seeing right now from Baby Bay. There's no doubt early on they wanted to be aggressive and it was working for them. But the Sentinels have a pretty good jet player of their own with Tens, and in round 4 he started heating up.
And this is quite scary. This is a retake scenario now coming in for Faze, and you've got Tens with the lurk here on the back, up mid. If nobody spots for this, it is Tens after all. He is looking very lethal from this position. Looking for that perfect timing, finds the one. There's the dash, looking for the second as well. The cloudburst, the pressure's coming through. The spray's good for Baby Bay. And now it's just going to be 2 players left for Faze for this retake. Now comes the sheriff again. Tens is showing that he has that flare as well.
So the Sentinels show signs of life, but it didn't last long. Baby Bay was proving that he was the better jet early on with kills like this updraft knife kill for the opening pick on Tens. Faze would extend their lead to 5-1. Very next round, Sentinels begin fighting back with some beautiful objective play at A.
Every round so far, and that's shocking because you would expect that to be Sentinels and Faze to win these crazy scenarios. No. Faze is actually outplaying Sentinels. Run it back and come into A though. Six is gonna shut the door. Oh, Tens!
Oh, no. Not a single kill there for Faze. They look very close to taking down Tens, as you say, but that's going to be the side there for Sentinels, just going for a very fast maneuver. Seems to be the change of pace that they needed, but they do have to hold this retake against Faze. So the jump, but Baby Bay somehow peaks one, gets it. Same though is there for Tens. He's going to try to finish it off, but he's going to go down there and get another chance here. Baby Bay selecting the Phantom over the Operator now. Will get Faze dropping the lockdown, but Zach doesn't have anybody else here to help him with this one. You gotta pick up another kill here. I don't even understand how they're getting so much damage done. Dropping down, what can he do here? The 1v1 against Storms, but not gonna happen.
Zachary with the NT for sure. That lockdown almost won them the round, but you start to establish a trend now. Faze being aggressive, that's working for them. The Sentinels focus on that objective play at A, and they end up winning 3 rounds in a row by pushing A and getting a plant down. Skipping ahead to round 11, Faze's lead is now down to 2, and it sets up this really intense back and forth round.
Everybody hiding from the drones
right now. No way!
Oh no, he go for the hole, he just takes the fight straight away. It's a 1-for-1, it's not the worst case ever there for Corey, but you gotta keep up this speed. The Sentinels, they know they have to move in on the timing. There is a window, but maybe not, because Faze is actually in the side already, and they're doing a lot of damage. Baby Bay up top, able to dash away, gets the reset, 2 versus 2 now. And there it is, Defender Killjoy. The lockdown's place, that's gonna block any plant of the spike, but there's a lot of time here. Another reset is here now for Sean. It's a minute to go for Sentinels to figure out what they should be doing.
Yeah, that lockdown, you cannot stay in the site and plant the spike right there. So you can see they're reeling back to the B site. They also saw the turret come out heaven, so not much utility left on this B site, and Sentinels knows that. They're trying to beat Zach here.
Looks like there might be time as well. Ooh, that's a lot of damage, and that's going to split up Shazam from being able to be on site with Zombs. He can't really cross this now easily, and the recon will come in soon, so Shazam might have to wait and play for that if he can. But they are separated because of those nanoswarms, and that might make a huge difference. But this cloudburst might present an opportunity. In fact, it's going to have to be now. They don't know what well, now they know what Shazam is. Sorry, we'll be alerting the position. Oh, there is the recon trying to use that wallbang to his success, able to take.
Beautiful Killjoy play there from Zachary, using the lockdown to stop the A push in its tracks, using the nanostorms to split up the last 2 attackers, and I think that was the deciding factor in that round and allowed Faze to get their lead back up to 3. Last round of the half now, Faze is trying to take it 8-4 instead of 7-5, and thanks to this play from Marv, they do so. Great first half from Faze. Checking in on the battle of the Jets, Baby Bay goes 15-6 in the first half, meanwhile Tens is 8-11. Jumping into the second half now, Tens says, "Give me a ghost and let me go to work."
Here they go, and there's a 3-man setup for Sentinels on the defense there to try to defend this. There goes the hot hands, split the players up. Baby Bay gets caught by the frenzy. Zombs gonna go down, I think. Does get critted out. Sentinels doing a great job. Look at him, just a sniper from distance with that ghost.
The Sentinels would pick up their first 2 rounds on defense, bringing the score to 6-8. And you begin to wonder, would that aggression that FaZe showed on defense work out well for them on attack? Baby Bay says yes, I think it will.
Yeah, this is very desperate. I mean, look at the gun differential here on this round already. The Sentinels is in a 5-on-4, 5-on-3. Baby Bay continues his form, just opening up rounds time and time again for this FaZe squad.
Not really a good timing here on this flank for Shazam. He's missed the boat on that one. The 3v5 retake with the Spectres. It's going to be rough, but they'll try to get some damage in and then just work it from there. See if there's any place to be made to get that spike defused. Only just now being planted. Everybody on the side here for FaZe on this defense. The trade game is absolutely in favor of them. The Sentinels look to try to get their first swing. There goes the alarm bot. Going to give the game away. It makes it easy for Baby Bay. There's that dash again. No fear at all.
The FaZe lead is back to 3, but the very next round, the Sentinels dominating the objective play continues as you see them execute this 5v5 retake.
To maintain this position, and that's an operator. That's scary. You know that his dash is gone though. He has the Blaze Storm available as well. The site's given up in favor of just going for a retake here for Sentinels.
Yeah, this next kill is going to be super important for the retake. You have to side with FaZe though. 5 versus 5 retake, gun advantage.
But there's only 2 players kind of on the site, and so that might be a problem actually. If Shazam gets this kill, there we go. There's nobody to stop this waterfall coming in from rafters. There's Dapper, and oh no! Suddenly FaZe are in massive trouble. They had so many players treeing Catwalk, and they are totally out positioned.
One enemy
and now it's just a case of sticking the plot, sticking the defuse, that is, and Sentinels are going to have plenty of time here, just about plenty of time, to get the defuse and win the round. And
to round 21 we go. FaZe is now up 11-9, and they can smell the victory. They go for a B push here, and it sets up what I consider to be the most important round of the match.
Making some steps there. Marv can definitely hear that. Just as you said, maybe they will get a backside TP coming in from Marv. He's going to be able to re-smoke spawn for his team. They want to make it through the choke points. There's the paint shells to deny access from the spawn position as they exit the B main choke point. Zach finds Dapper, I think through the smoke actually. And now it's down to Shazam. Peeling off one player, unable to do more. Six trying to do what he can here, but he's really in a lot of trouble. Tens finds his way through though to Logs. And Baby Bay, he's going out forward. He's got the knives. But he will get taken down. Marved on this lurk.
One enemy remaining.
Finds one onto Tens. And the stick is coming from Sick. But does he have the time to hold this? He does!
Sick with the stick. The pros don't fake. Very next round, Tens gets aggressive, and we now have a tie ball game. Round 23 now, momentum clearly favoring Sentinels, and with so much focus on the Baby Bay versus Tens matchup, you knew it was going to be one of the other players that would actually be the difference in the game.
Pull you around the map, and things could get really sketchy. There's the early paranoia of B main.
Oh, Sick is going in. He finds a headshot. That's Baby Bay down out of the round early on, and FaZe have no choice. Oh, you talk about the TP from Marv. He goes straight to the tree. He's abusing the rotation that came in with that aggression. And now what happens? He's got 25 HP, and Sentinels have to slow this rotation down. They know he's hiding around the corner somewhere, but Sick with the swing.
A huge play from Sick, getting the opening pick as well as the kill on Omen after he ulted. FaZe faced with the 3v5 decides to save. This gives the Sentinels their first lead of the match heading into round 24. Will the save pay off for FaZe? Can they force overtime? Will Sentinels win it outright right here?
FaZe are thinking about, and
you should run.
Sentinels will realize this. So what is the response here from Sentinels? They, of course, see the lockdown. No play into A main. 3 players up Catwalk now for FaZe. They know that there's a rotation from Sentinels, but they're deciding not to go into the site. So they're abusing the fact that the lockdown pulled rotations to clear out some mid control. As Baby Bay walks up mid with the drone. Now Sentinels are out of position. They've got to work out where do they go, and rotating back to B. It's kind of chaotic here. Baby Bay spots one as they rotate back to spawn, and Sentinels don't know what's going on now.
Oh, that's a lot of info on that jump peak, but can they get in position?
Sick, trying to find it against Baby Bay. He's still alive somehow. And they're forced back to the B site, but There goes the spike. It's going back to A. This is brilliant
30
here from
seconds
FaZe.
left.
They pulled the rotation to B. They're really selling it. Oh, that's a huge kill from Dapper, though. That still keeps Sentinel's presence left alive on the sites. Ten's running around with the Phantom, able to take down Corey. The spike is going to be planted, though. There's still a chance in this one for FaZe. Still a chance to force the overtime here. The Nano Swarm is missed by Zach. That's going to be very frustrating. Rock is here with an attempt to allow his teammates to wallbang through hell to the Raptors positions. Is there love for Zach here? No, there's no tags.
Out of charges.
So much tension now as Zach holds the flank. Finds Baby Bay. 2 players in hell against 4 players. It feels impossible for them. The Raucus picks off the first kill. The spray comes through. Raucus needs to get 2 more to make this happen, but Soms will shut him down. And Sentinels in the very last round of regulation take the first map of this best of 5 series, this grand finals against FaZe, 13-11.
There it is. Sentinels win a very entertaining first map. And to be honest with you, the next 2 maps really weren't close. You got the sense that FaZe started out with that lead in the beginning of the first map. They came out swinging. They felt like they had a chance. And for them to lose that lead, it just felt like they got deflated. They never really pulled it close with in the next 2 maps. And Sentinels go on to win your VCT Regional NA Masters Championship. Congrats to them. You have to give them a ton of credit. Losing Sinatra so close to the tournament, picking up Tens. He played really well. And you have to think that Tens will probably be a permanent fixture on their team moving forward. All right, I hope you all enjoyed this recap of the grand finals. Again, the other 2 maps weren't that entertaining, so I didn't feel the need to show those, but that first map was so fun. I cannot wait to watch more Valorant esports. If you enjoyed this type of content, make sure that you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. There'll be more of this coming along, and I will see you on the next one.